Hello, I am Dr. Ron Raines, President of Midlands Technical College. Welcome to our virtual honors ceremony. COVID-19 has had a major impact on our daily lives and the college as a whole. Even though our normal operations of the college have been disrupted, we have remained consistent and steadfast in our dedication to our student success. Every year, our honors ceremony celebrates those students who have worked hard inside and outside of the classroom. It is important to us as a college to continue this tradition, even in these unprecedented times, so we honor our students for their academic excellence, literary talents, and service contributions. Please join me in celebrating these impressive achievements by writing congratulations to students in the comment sections below. We will begin with the announcement of our Outstanding Student Advisory Board officers for the 2019-2020 academic year.
The Student Advisory Board, SAB, is the governing board that provides students a voice in college governance, campus concerns, and student affairs. The SAB and its officers operate in conjunction with the Office of Student Life. The SAB is advised by staff members Vanessa Scott, Stephanie Suarez, and Giovanna Swan. This year, we would like to recognize 5 SAB officers for their outstanding leadership, commitment, and dedication. Tracy Sanders is the president of the 2019-2020 Student Advisory Board. Tracy aspires to obtain her master's degree in accounting at the University of South Carolina and hopes to open her own payroll accounting company in Columbia. She is a compassionate leader with a heart for service. Tracy is dedicated in her service to the MTC community and her peers. She shows this dedication through her tireless efforts to grow the SAB and ensure its impact in the college. She continues to lend her voice at the college's commissioners' meetings and volunteers at MTC and community events. Monica Williams is the Vice President of Programs and Community Involvement for the 2019-2020 Student Advisory Board. She majored in management and is receiving her Associate's in Arts degree this year. Monica is well-rounded in her experiences. She worked full-time while attending classes, serving as an SAB officer, and being active in the community. Monica was a steady, calming presence within the SAB who had the ability to problem solve. She was always willing to step and provide leadership whenever and wherever needed or requested of her. Zaira Kent is the Vice President of Public Relations and Communications for the 2019-2020 Student Advisory Board. She majored in marketing and is receiving her Associate's in Arts degree this year. Zaira was very integral in the design and creation of flyers for most of the Student Life and Student Advisory Board activities and events. She used her creative skills to design flyers that conveyed the theme of each event the SAB planned. Zaira was also willing to help out and pitch in wherever help was needed. Talha Gill is the programming representative for the 2019-2020 Student Advisory Board. He majored in computer science and is receiving his Associate's in Science degree this year. Taha worked full-time while taking classes and was still available at every event, setting up, then staying to work the events and making sure the events were a success. Corwin Hemingway is the Public Relations Representative for the 2019-2020 Student Advisory Board. He majored in management and is receiving his Associate's in Arts degree this year. He is very active in the community and he is very active with his son's many academic and extracurricular endeavors, yet he still finds the time to complete his studies and fulfill his duties as the SAB Public Relations Representative. No matter when he is called upon, he is there, whether it is to moderate a panel discussion, shoot an MTC live video, or participate in Q&A of college student leaders for SACS accreditation. Corin is there.
The college, clubs, and organizations are an important part of the MTC experience. Several of our clubs and organizations will recognize a student who has greatly contributed to the success of their organization this year. Mackenzie Beckner has been a member of the MTC Dental Hygiene Alliance since August 2018 and has served as president since May 2019. As this year's president, Mackenzie took the reins in planning the fall semester project on domestic violence awareness. She has done an outstanding job in this leadership role, all while maintaining an excellent GPA in a very demanding program. She has worked hard to make a positive impact on our campus and in our community during this school year. Samantha Randolph has served as the Medical Laboratory Technology Club president and has attended all student advisory board meetings. Samantha is a member of the Educational Opportunity Center here on campus, in addition to the National Health Professionals Society and her local neighborhood association. In addition to working, being a mother, and completing her studies in the MLT program, Samantha is always willing to help faculty and fellow students alike. She is an amazing student in person. I cannot think of a more deserving candidate for this award. David Elijah Smith is the Student Nurses Association Vice President for MTC. He is an outstanding student who exemplifies professionalism and leadership qualities. I have seen multiple students go to him for advice and help in their courses. He actively seeks out ways to help and mentor other students. Clarissa Salas is a member of Phi Theta Kappa. She had been very active and helped me get up and going when I took over the club in the fall semester, while also juggling a home life and running a business, and maintaining high scores in her intense nursing program curriculum. Lakethia Williams serves as the vice president of the RAD Tech Club. She is very organized and has excellent time management skills. She does not leave until the last bit of an event is cleaned up. This is an example of her great leadership skills. Lakethia is going to have a long career in radiology. Her love of the profession and her management skills will lead her into a management position in time. Any hospital will have a true asset when they employ Lakethia. Phyllis Metropol serves as a member of the Respiratory Care Club. She worked diligently and enthusiastically on our club projects, such as Camp Catch Your Breath of the Midlands and adopting a family for Christmas, while she continues to volunteer as much as possible within the community. Phyllis recently showed leadership when she independently organized and implemented a food drive. Phyllis is extremely pleasant, polite, fun, and inspires her classmates to participate more in club activities and to give back to the college and the community. Daiku Naruke serves as president of the running club. He has been a tremendous asset to the MTC running club for the past year. He has helped to get the club up and running after it had been dormant, has consistently participated in club events, and has always been a positive and supportive influence on his fellow club members. He also has stepped up and assumed responsibility for being president of the club when our previous president graduated. Katrina E. Poore serves as president of the Surgical Technology Club. She is an excellent student representative for the club with her professionalism and willingness to help others. She recently stepped into the office of the president to replace a student that chose another academic pathway. Katrina is currently organizing a community service event for the surgical technology students. She represents the college well, helping others where she can. She has a kind demeanor and supports those in need of extra help or lab skills.
The MTC Ambassador Assembly is a selective honors organization of MTC students. These students are vital to the college's public relations efforts and represent the college in a variety of ways. You can find MTC ambassadors anywhere in the community, representing the college at legislative delegation meetings, in promotional photos and videos for the college, as well as assisting with college events. Students invited to apply for the Ambassador Assembly have a minimum of a 3.5 grade average. The nomination of Outstanding College Ambassador is given to those ambassadors who have volunteered above the hours required. The coordinator of the Ambassador Assembly is Permelia Luongo. This year's ambassadors are Taylor Brown, Julia Cato, Mackenzie Beckner, David Elijah Smith, Deshara Israel, Ariana Aranda, Jonathan McFadden, Murray Kreider, Rashiam Holmes, Sabrina Strickland, and Wesley Eubanks. Congrats to them.
Stylus is MTC's literary magazine, and many students, faculty, and staff have contributed to this impressive annual publication. This year, there are 3 Stylus Award winners. The first winner in the category of poetry is Sarah Catherine Conyers. The Stylus winner in the category of arts and/or photography is Samantha Riggs Ebanks. And the Stylus winner in the category of short fiction is Doreen Griffin.
Now we would like to recognize an outstanding student who was named a member of South Carolina's Allstate academic team. This program recognizes the scholarly achievements of students enrolled in community, technical, and junior colleges. This year's member from MTC is Brianna Kosh. Brianna serves as a member of Phi Theta Kappa and volunteers weekly at a local Sunday school and at Child Life within Prisma Health Children's Hospital. After leaving MTC, she plans to become a child life specialist in a children's hospital. She was inspired to choose this career path after helping her childhood best friend cope with the side effects of multiple surgeries for a brain tumor. Her hope in pursuing this profession is to comfort children and mentally prepare them for procedures that may frighten them. Brianna is being recognized along with 35 other students from across the state who are also receiving this prestigious award. And now we would like to recognize our outstanding students by major. These programs are numerous and fall under the following college departments: Business and Public Service, Information Systems Technology, Industrial Technologies, Engineering Technologies, Health Sciences, and Nursing.
Ari Les Connor is this year's Outstanding Associate in Arts student. Ari Les is a very determined student who consistently had something intelligent to contribute to classroom discussions. His participation and discussion of coursework demonstrated an understanding of the material and, more importantly, in his ability to apply this material to real-world experiences. Additionally, Ari Les is the type of student who contributes to the success of his peers as well. In class, he was a cheerleader for his fellow classmates, often giving them words of encouragement and guidance. He is a leader both in the classroom as well as on campus. Nicholas Calder is this year's Outstanding Associate in Science student. His nominator stated, "I had the pleasure of teaching Nicholas in the fall, and he was a leader in the classroom and a forward thinker. He has a thirst for knowledge and is willing to go the extra mile to learn more about his future career. Nicholas shows great potential for all of his future endeavors."
Scott Barber is this year's Outstanding Accounting student. Scott is a great student. More than his academics, Scott really does focus on learning the material first and foremost, not just testing well. Further, his interactions with his peers has always been professional. Scott always seems to be wanting to help fellow classmates understand the material better. He is a very bright and energetic student who gives his best effort. I believe he will be a great professional as well. Donna Griffin is this year's Outstanding Administrative Office Technology student. Donna is an excellent student in our AOT program as evidenced by her GPA and the fact that all our program faculty nominated Donna. She is an excellent student that has taken primarily 5 classes each semester. Donna is an excellent communicator and regularly assists other students. She has been an excellent example to all. Donna regularly works weeks ahead and comes to class prepared and ready to participate. She has been on the President's List and Scholars List here at MTC. Andrew Borman is this year's Outstanding Architectural Engineering student. Andrew goes above and beyond inside and outside of the classroom. He both mentors and tutors students in the program and sees that they are successful. He is always the first to volunteer to serve the Engineering Technologies Department, not just the AET program, often acting as a tour guide for outreach events or representing the AET program. He is very reliable and never steers away from hard work. He is very bright and shows great promise in the field. Andrew is always seen with a smile on his face and truly exemplifies what an outstanding student is.
Edward Merced is this year's Outstanding Automotive Technology student. Edward has overcome multiple adversities to be a successful student and help other students succeed in the program. Amy McLeod is this year's Outstanding Building Construction Technology student. She is a very dependable student in our program. She is a student who is very goal-oriented toward becoming a project manager and starting her own business of flipping houses. Kevin Hare is this year's Outstanding Civil Engineering Technology student. Kevin is a strong and conscientious student. He does well in his classes and is a hard worker.
Heather Andrews is this year's Outstanding Computer Technology student. Heather is an excellent student with a 4.0 GPA. She participates enthusiastically in class activities, helping other students when needed, and generally making the class a better learning environment. Whitney Patterson is this year's Outstanding Criminal Justice student. Whitney has always displayed exemplary character and performed well above average on all assigned tasks. Prior to attending Midlands Tech, Whitney served 8 years in the United States Army as an intelligence officer and an ammunition specialist. Her ultimate goal is to complete law school and work with at-risk youth. I firmly believe that Whitney possesses the academic ability, leadership potential, depth of character, and motivation to succeed in any endeavor. Vicente Sorquia is this year's outstanding dental hygiene student. Vicente is an outstanding individual who excels in both his academics and clinical pursuits. His academic perseverance has led him to achieve good standing throughout the dental hygiene program. Moreover, he has been recognized on both the Scholars List and President's List for academic achievements. Due to his exceptional academic standing, he was chosen as an MTC ambassador in 2018 and continues that service today. Faculty are in agreement that Vicente has been a joy to have within the dental hygiene program, and he is very deserving of this honor.
Brianna Kosh is this year's Outstanding Early Child Care and Education student. Brianna is an outstanding student who is committed to our early childhood field. She plans to work with young children and continue her education to be a child life specialist. Christian L. Early is this year's Outstanding Electronics Engineering Technology student. Christian is an excellent student with a 3.808 GPA that has demonstrated strong academic understanding in all EET courses. He is very likable by his classmates, and he goes above and beyond, helping other students who are in need. Christian is a Michelin scholar, succeeding not only academically, but also professionally, successfully managing his time between classroom and work, and paving his road towards success. Christian Batista is this year's Outstanding Engineering Fundamentals student. Christian is a very hard worker and does very well in all of his classes. He is responsible and a great role model for other students.
Katie Jones is this year's Outstanding Expanded Duty Dental Assisting student. Katie is enthusiastic and excited to learn all she can about dentistry. She has a determination to succeed in all her courses. She is particular about her performance in clinical and lab situations. Katie enjoys learning and puts forth the effort this program requires for excellent results. She also has a personality that reveals her caring attributes towards patients and her peers. Katie is willing to help others and support projects as a great team member. Wes Grindstaff is this year's Outstanding General Technology Welding student. Wes is an outstanding student and a great example to his classmates. He is the first registered apprentice in the welding programs at Midlands Tech, which means he is working in the field of welding with a local industry partner to further develop his skill while he is attending school. Wes has demonstrated exceptional welding ability during the time he has been in the program here. He is always willing to help classmates and actively participates in group projects. Weston Bickley is this year's Outstanding Heating, Venting, and Air Conditioning student. Weston has had consistent class attendance and has the highest GPA in the class. He is also excelling in his current HVAC job and is always helping others in the class and labs.
Amanda Cardinal is this year's Outstanding Human Services student. Amanda is focused, determined, eager to learn all there is to know about the human services field. I think her eagerness comes from her own life challenges and wanting to help others not make the decisions she made that caused her life to take a different turn. Amanda is also a guardian ad litem, which gives her great experience and exposure to the field as well. April Blackmon is this year's Outstanding Industrial Technologies/Commercial Graphic Communications student. April stands out as interested and eager to succeed in our industry. She is quick to offer assistance to her classmates and sets the bar high in the classroom. She will do well when she graduates and will be a strong asset to the organization that hires her. Charles Mann is this year's Outstanding Machine Tool Technology student. Charles has shown that he has confidence in the many skills that he has learned and has demonstrated good leadership skills and has earned a great respect from his classmates and his instructors here at Midlands Tech.
Corwin Hemingway is this year's Outstanding Management student. After serving 4 years in the Army and then a 20-year career as a truck driver, Corwin enrolled in MTC 2 years ago to pick back up where he left off in the 90s. Since arriving, he has embraced, in typical Corwin fashion, all that MTC has to offer, taking leadership roles in multiple organizations. In addition to being a regular contributor to the Entrepreneurship Club, he is currently a member of the National Society of Leadership and Success and an active member of the Student Activities Board in charge of publicizing their events. Thuy Alex Gwen is this year's Outstanding Marketing Student. Thuy is a transfer student from Vietnam. He wanted to learn from a new culture and was attracted by the economic opportunities in the USA. It's one of the best countries in the world. Since settling in the USA and working on immersing himself in the culture and learning English, Thuy has been a huge advocate for the way he's been mentored and assisted as he has navigated MTC. He appreciates how easy and fast he's been able to earn his next degree and is thankful that MTC has kept enrollment simple. Tyler G. Turner-Clador is this year's Outstanding Mechanical Engineering Technology student. Tyler is always on time, very responsible, submits his homework in a timely manner, rarely absent, he is a team leader, and does great work.
Matthew Riley is this year's Outstanding Mechatronics student. Matthew is always engaged during lectures and labs. Matthew is courteous and always shows respect to me as well as his fellow students. His projects and homework are always on time. Matthew is a pleasure to teach. Megan Thornton is this year's Outstanding Medical Laboratory Technology student. Megan consistently performs well in class, laboratory, and clinical, and has maintained a high GPA in a rigorous curriculum while working part-time. Megan leads by calm example and has helped coach students who struggle with lab activities. Megan is self-motivated, dependable, and displays high standards of integrity and character. She will be an excellent addition to the field of laboratory medicine. Naomi Parker DeGallery is this year's Outstanding Network Systems Management student. Parker is an exceptional student who is outgoing and very detail-oriented. When presented with concepts, Parker proves to be dedicated to learning and is willing to assist others.
Alexandria Phillips is this year's Outstanding Paralegal Studies student. Alex is an excellent student who personifies determination. She has overcome many obstacles to get back to return to college and manages to attend school full-time while working and raising a family. Alex demonstrates leadership, displays the skills and qualities necessary to be a successful professional, and is an inspiration to others, including her classmates, instructors, and family. Lauren Lyerly is this year's Outstanding Radiologic Technology student. Lauren is a student who has it. She has exceptional patient care skills, she has great time management, and is prepared for every clinical rotation. She also makes sure her classmates are doing well. She never hesitates to roll up her sleeves and jump in and help in any situation for the class, the clinic, and the club. Lauren is going to be an awesome technologist with her technical skills and her leadership skills. She will be a true asset to any department she chooses. Kristen L. Spanko is this year's Outstanding Respiratory Care Program student. Kristen is an excellent student, but even more than that, she exemplifies what we envision as a caring professional. She is a top student in her class and has earned a 3.971 GPA in a very rigorous program. She is a student member of the American Association for Respiratory Care and South Carolina Society for Respiratory Care. Kristen has great potential for leadership in her chosen profession and is well deserving of this award.
On behalf of the college's Board of Trustees, administration, faculty, and staff, I want to congratulate all of our honorees for their accomplishments. You are an impressive group of students. Again, congratulations.